Hello everyone, Hawk here. Just doing a video because of the recent by-election in Gorton and Denton and what is actually revealed to everybody. And what it's done is it's revealed and proven quite a few things, and I don't think a lot of people understand what's actually happened. So obviously the Greens have won and Reform have come second, and the major parties, Labour, Tories, they've just gone. Don't even think about them. I mean, it's embarrassingly bad for them, but hey ho. But what it's done is proven that, well, the Greens need foreigners to vote for them. That's it. Their entire base is foreigners sprinkled with a few radical white people who still think that they're saving the planet with trees. That's it. That's the core. And Reform have actually just destroyed themselves. There's no more Reform. Not now. I can see with this result, the next 6 months is going to be them attacking everyone on the right until Farage says, "I'm done. I'm done. I'm leaving. There's no point," because it's not a safe and easy win, as what he thought it was going to be in 2029. And the thing is, what is really shown is Reform spent ages pandering to the foreign vote. They spent ages telling all the white people that they were racists, that there was no place for them, that ethno-nationalists were no longer wanted, and they spent ages and ages and ages actually attacking the right. And in return, what did they get? They got beaten. They got beaten by the same foreigners that they were pandering to. 8%. They got 8% of the foreign vote. 8%. Now, to me, that sort of is the final nail in the coffin for Reform, and it should be for anyone who's actually interested in the country, because this party sabotaged itself, attacked you, attacked your friends, attacked everyone else for wanting England to be for the English. They attacked you so that they could come second to foreigners. Second. Now all the Reform shills are going to be saying, well, this, if we all unite behind Reform. Why? Why unite behind Reform? They have told us straight up they do not want us. They are more than happy to be second place with all the little foreigners. And all the people who've been telling us that, well, Restore will split this, Restore will do that, you're just doing this, you're just doing that. They are now sat there thinking, well, how did we lose? We were meant to win. We were going to win. There was no way we could lose. Well, it turns out the foreigners aren't going to vote for you. The foreigners are never going to vote for you. You can pander as much as you want. You can take as many pictures of you smiling next to some Sikhs, going, yeah, look at this, multiculturalism. They don't care. They're going to vote for the people who keep the borders open, keep the money flowing into their pockets, and make sure that their people can get a foothold and make it their little enclave. Now, people are now saying that, well, this vote shows that, with the Greens having a gay Jewish man and a blonde-haired wokey woman, that Muslims are for multiculturalism. They're not. Grow up, think about it, and stop being morons. The Muslims just want a party that they can take over and push their own agenda. They do not have the numbers at the moment in time to create a Muslim party or an Islamic party, and they know that they'll never get the votes to win it. But as part of the Green Party, they know they can push it over the line. They know that their group can get up to where the white people are, and then just sprinkle in the few dozen or few hundred woke left-wing radicals, and it crosses them over the line. That is what's happened today. The left will be cheering because they think it's showing that, oh, the country's actually left-wing and the country wants... No. They've got the Muslim vote. They've got the foreigner vote. And that's it. And Polanski knows this. Polanski knows this because he's a foreigner. They all know this. They all know that they are never going to win with the native Brits. So they've gone to the foreigners. And Reform have decided that, well, we're going to go with the foreigners. And what's happened? Well, they've lost. they've lost. So people on the right have got to wake up. They've got to realise that reform is not the answer. And the reason why reform is even popular to begin with, and the people who are left with reform, is because they are 90s liberals who are desperate to get back to 1997, not because they think they can save the country, but so that they can now then be classed as being back on the left, and they can be blissful liberals not caring about the issues. Because in the 90s, supposedly when everything was perfectly fine, all these people were talking the same stuff, and they didn't care about all the horrible problems that were happening because they were blissfully ignorant. And that is all that's left of reform. All that's left of reform are ignorant 90s liberals and people who've got, stakes in reform. So your Alex Phillips, your David Balls, all these people have been told they're going to get nice, comfy jobs in the next reform government. So that's why they'll defend it. The 90s liberals, who we all thought were base patriots because they had the little England flag and all this, no, they're not. They are not. No way are they base patriots. They are literally just 90s liberals, the people whose ideology is the foundation of the issues that have arisen. These people just want to go back to cool Britannia in the 1997, where they were the left wing and they weren't so far behind. Because let's put it this way, all of them are eventually going to end up saying the exact same things the Greens are saying, just 10-15 years down the line. So yeah, reform lost. Oh, that's terrible, the Greens have won. Okay, but we all knew it was going to happen because reform literally sabotaged themselves. And reform have only got themselves to blame because they went, it's almost 50-50 foreigners and natives. So what we'll do is we'll tell the natives to fuck off, and we'll start pandering to the foreigners. And the foreigners haven't voted for us. Oh no, we've lost. Oh, what are we going to do? Oh, I guess we'll just have to pander to more foreigners while making sure that the natives are forgotten about. So people have got a really big question to ask. Are they going to do reform and come second constantly and be shoved aside for foreigners? I mean, let's put it this way. Why wouldn't Muslims vote for reform? They've got a Muslim shadow Home Secretary, Muslims in it, Zia Youssef, blah 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 blah. Oh wait, hang on a second, they're not interested. They're going to vote for Greens because they've actually infiltrated the Greens. And the Greens are now their party. So reform did all that and came second. I want everyone to actually think about it for 5 seconds. Reform did all that self-sabotage, all that attacking the right, all that horrible rhetoric, all those reform shills, every single one of them who've been attacking Restore for the last 2 weeks, who have literally called us neo-Nazis, called us scum of the earth, called us all this, did all that to come second. All that to come second, and to get bugger all of the votes from the foreigners who they pandered to. That's embarrassing. It's downright disgusting. It's honestly sickening to think that you lot did all that just to come second. So your reform's over, guys. Reform is fully over. Farage ain't sticking around. Farage is not going to stick around now. He is not going to have the strength to last till 2029. He's not going to have the, he's seen this. He's going to say, the block voting, whatever, we all knew that. Yeah, thanks for that, Farage. You're not going to do anything about it, though, because you can't even tell us what an English person is, because it's just a feeling. Well, guess what? All those people you claim were English had a feeling, and they felt like a Green Party. So, that's it. So, yeah, the election just proves that, this by-election just proves that the next general election is going to be Greens versus Restore, and we're going to have to wake up to the fact that it's going to be foreigners versus natives. And if people don't wake up to that's foreigners versus natives. I don't care how long they've lived here. I don't care how much you keep prattling on that they're the exact same as us. They are foreigners. They will vote foreign because they do not want us. They do not understand us. They do not want the same things as us. So you've got to think, Who I'm going to stand with? I'm going to stand with Restore, that's an actively nativist party, or I'm going to stick with Reform, who are just going to be like, well, let's keep voting for the Sikhs. The Sikhs are cool, aren't they? The Sikhs, what did the Sikhs do? They did nothing. They did absolutely nothing. Well, maybe if we put a sign up next to this halal shop, well, the Muslims voted for Green. Those Afghanis that they were saying, oh, still as English, well, they were born here. Yeah, they're Muslims. They still voted for the Green Party. Oh yeah, but we do. Grow up, grow the fuck up, Reform. Grow the fuck up and actually understand what's happening. And straight out to every single person who still supports Reform, you're destroying the country. You're destroying the country because you're fundamentally on the left wing. And all you care about is getting back to 1997 so that you can prat around in your little white enclaves thinking that the entire world's great because you're not actually listening to what's happening. And that's it. That's it. So it's Restore or nothing now. So I can't believe I went on a rant. I can't believe I actually went on a rant for that because it boils my blood. It boils my blood to see what's happening. To know that I already saw it and I'm now seeing exactly the same thing that I predicted would happen. And I'm still seeing Reform shills try and make out that it was something good. They did it themselves. They played themselves in. They tried to play the game that the system's created, and the system always wins. And Reform have just lost. So. Oh well. Okay. Well. Oh. Rupert, good luck. Good luck. You need to win, Rupert. You need to win. 100% behind you. And 100%. And the rest of the nation needs to get behind you as well. So, if you're in Britain and you actually want a right-wing party or you want actual change, join Restore and vote for them whenever you can. That's all I'm saying. Because Hawke and the entire Hawke household is Restore. So, we're all behind you, Rupert. So, you don't let us down. Anyway, that's it for the video. Have a good day and we'll speak to you next time. Bye-bye.